Hello everybody. If you quite know me, you're supposed to know that I usually use these Xiaomi phones. Well, today I have something very different. I have this DLG G5. Let's go open the box and see what's inside there. Nice box, comes in two little pieces. Then you got this little lift up tab, you can probably see, to lift the whole phone up. Then you see the phone. There's the phone right there. Put a little tab away, then take the phone out. There you get the phone. I've updated the software of this thing to Android. Wait. Okay, it's actually step 1 of the update, and it's saying updating now, and it's in step 1/2. This part's fast forwarded by 1.5 times so that you don't get bored by watching it, obviously. Okay, now we're closing into step 2, which is right over the corner here. This is essentially after it does step 2, it goes into this LG Life's Good thing, which is like the start procedure. Then you see Android's upgrading. Then just goes into the standard startup thingy. After you go into this, I'm not really that sure, so yeah, let's go and check. About phone, common. This is like most of the specs. G5SE updates their battery status, blah 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 blah. Software, it's 7.0 if you can actually see or make out. So yeah, this is running Android 7.0, and this is my new LG G5SE. Now, this thing has a 5.3-inch screen, and part of the appeal on this thing is a dual camera setup, which comprises of a wide angle lens and a standard lens. To break it out later. I've got the 3GB RAM and 32GB ROM version, and this is what you're gonna see when you get out of the box. So there's this application slider, looks quite like Xiaomi, so I'm quite familiar with that thing. And you've got some Google applications, and there's your LG stuff, the buildware stuff, and some tools. Got this fingerprint scanner down here. I'm not gonna use it because I don't really like fingerprint scanners. You got dual flash, you got that infrared thingy or that sonar thingy for the camera. You got these two lenses. One of them is actually the standard lens, and one of them is actually the wide angle lens. And this is actually not bad for like a phone, obviously. I've done some night shots yesterday, and this was done in like 8 seconds with 50 ISO. This is 8 seconds with 100 ISO. This is like 13 seconds with 100 ISO. This is 30 seconds with like 50 ISO. This was 400 ISO at 8 seconds. This was, I think, 13 seconds with 100 ISO. And this is at probably about 8 seconds and 200 ISO. So yeah, next. Let's put this away for a while we check out the parts of the box. In the box you get this thing, which is like a little ejector thing that you actually put into this tab on the bottom right there. I don't know if you can actually make out because I'm filming HD only. So this actually is like one of those ports in here, which you can get a tiny port on there. So you push this thing in, boom, and the SD card just, the SD card tray just pops out. Then let's get more into the box. There's the wall adapter of the charger. This thing charges at 1.8 amps and at 5 volts. Yeah, so it's way lower than the voltage I'm used to, but yeah, this is supposed to be quite not bad. And this thing is running USB-C, so this is running USB-C, but this is running inverted micro USB-P. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little transition or something probably with USB-C. And just for in case you don't know, USB-C is the thing that you can plug in both ways. Let me straighten up this cable for a while. There, this is the USB-C cable. So what's included is essentially a tiny USB-C cable and a standard USB cable. So this plugs in both ways. Let's use this as an example. This plugs in and flip it over. This plugs in. Same thing as this. You plug it in, flip it, and plug it in. Okay. Next, let's dig deeper in the box. You got this to protect your cables, yeah. Something quite odd. Then this is the box that contains your headphones. So essentially, if you open this, I've got no nails. This is your headphones. So yeah, this is not bad for standard headphones. Quite soft, squishy ends down here, and got this little braided wire or something. Yeah, not bad. Okay, and you got nothing else in the box. Okay, let's run you through these features that this thing actually has. So this thing actually has double knock wake up thingy. Yeah, it doesn't really work for me. I don't need to put password on this thing. You could actually put some fingerprint on this thing, so every time you tighten it on, you can just do this and just turns on automatically. There. Then, luckily, this thing has not ditched the 3.5mm headphone jack. There you go, it's right there. So this still does support standard traditional headphones. This thing has GPS cloners, so like Dustin Dunhill usually uses for his DJI stuff reviews. You can probably use this for following your stuff. And this thing has a few sensors, so it's like a fingerprint sensor, an accelerometer, a gyro, a proximity sensor which is buried down there, or yeah, it's down there, like right beside the camera. Next, it's got a compass, obviously, a barometer, and a color spectrum analyzer. Now this thing actually is in this, I don't know what color this is. This is some kind of Titan thing or something, I don't know. So yeah, this is the G5SE, and let's go through the settings. Settings are actually quite Samsung-ish. If you ever touched the S7 or something, you're gonna like, yeah, like immediately like go in to these things and like it's like so similar. Just lock screen and it's a notification LED. That thing goes out and that thing goes back on. But nah, that I've got no notifications, so yeah. Let's got this touch button stuff. And what the hell this is? This is like black, then this white. Let's try black. Okay, see this come black. So you can actually choose the color of this thing. You can either make it black or white. So this black now, change to white. Okay, comes white. Then you got this general stuff, location. Location, I turn it on because it's quite useful. And it actually runs a Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 if I'm not mistaken. It's got a quite high resolution screen of 1440 by 2560 pixels, and it's got a 544 ppi density. Has Gorilla Glass, and it's actually got a little bevel on the edge. That's if you can actually make it out on the bottom too. Yeah. Feels nice in the hand. Quite heavy though. After holding this or something. Cause it's like plastic or something. It's like more hardish and feels more sturdy and stuff. Although it looks like this is actually quite fragile. This little seam down here you got. I haven't made out what this is, but I'm probably gonna make like a continuing video or something. And let's see if actually this thing can actually recognize the earbuds like automatically. Let's try. Boom. They don't immediately recognize it. Oh, they do. They recognize it. There. Right there on top of the screen. Unplug it. There. Honestly, this feels quite loose for something it's gotta go in the ear. Just unplug this, like, what is this? No effort required. So yeah, if you're planning on getting this, you probably need to buy some extra earbuds or something. And this is the camera. I've been trying the manual mode for a while, as you can see, like from there. So let's try to take a pic. It's manual mode on auto, so that's what you get. Oh, sorry. I'm a bit used to the tactile buttons feel. So let's go back. It has 3 modes: simple, auto, manual. Manual is only for those photo ones, and let's just cover this for a while. That's a manual on the most right side. Then it's got the middle, which is auto. You go like this, and you got the record function. And if we go to simple, it just removes everything. Oh, okay. So let's go to this thing. This one I just shot. If you're actually quite curious, it's quite nice. The screen's also quite nice. So yeah, if you have some kind of eye problems or something, you probably need this thing. Then you got this. You got optical image stabilization or something. OIS thing. It's like shaky. This is not too shaky. But the thing is, this is actually quite noticeably slow. Like the video delay lag thing. If I turn this thing, it doesn't immediately like turn the image in the phone. So I also had double lenses, like I said just now. Has double lenses. That's the tiny one. That's the high FOV one. So let's change to the high FOV one and look at this. It's probably way more fisheye or something than the camera I'm recording at. So in case you can't make out this thing, I'm gonna try video for a while. So let's go set the video up. Go modes. I mean not modes. Good. Okay everyone, I'm gonna be testing the wide angle camera. And I'm gonna be showing some videos, so I'm gonna post this in the screen or something. Yeah, so let's go. When I'm using the wide camera, I'm using this lens, the bottom one. See, realize that. See, I'm using the bottom one. Look at this, I'm using the bottom one. I switch cameras and I don't see my hand. Switch and I see my hand. Awesome, quite awesome at least. Yeah. So I'm not that sure about the FOV on this thing, but all I know is that this is very laggy. See, look at the lag, the latency. I mean, it's like almost the same thing as the Phantom from like a few hundred meters away. That's probably due to the process or something. Yeah, probably. Looks like jellyish the video, if you see it on screen. Yeah, and it's like the recent apps or something. I mean no, this is like the shortcuts key. For like if you want to do something like type memo or something, that's term of use stuff. Okay, let's go back to camera. Now you can actually record in HDR. There you can actually use HDR on or off. Then you can actually use this optical image stabilization or off. I prefer to have it off. Then you can actually record in like HD, which is like what this camera is recording. I'm pointing at right now. And then you can get full HD, which is like what I usually post in YouTube with my Phantom and other things, or which is like the same resolution as that screen on there. And you can actually video in full HD 60 on it. With this, you can actually do slow mo or like do crazy smooth shots. Let's go try one now. I'm gonna go slide that thing over, and if I can actually process it and make it like slow down, I can actually post on screen like here or something. Here-ish, or I mean here-ish, yeah. Okay, let's go shoot. Shoot. Focus on there. Now I'm gonna throw this away. Let's do it back. Let's do it for 10 seconds. 9, 10, 9, 10. Okay, that's 10 seconds done. If I'm right, you're supposed to wait, and you're supposed to get about 20 seconds in a video. So there you go. Let's play this back. Oh, it looks smooth. I can actually film 4K with this, which I think UHD is 4K. Might be 2K or something. Wait, I always press HDR. UHD thingy, but I don't know what that thing is. So I'm probably mostly gonna use this only for that full HD 60 capability, because I've got no screen for this, which can actually use more than full HD. Let's put the camera up a little bit. Let's try a little photo and bam. Okay, let's try and reverse the camera. So if you want to reverse the camera, just need to press this little button. Bam. Now look at this little lens. Look at this lens. Now this, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but all these writings seem to be upside down. You can see that that's the camera, and that's the writings on there. Down there. That's like upside downish. So let's go and try. I found the setting yesterday. Probably is this. Wait. Let's go search for this. This. No. And this. What's this do? That's nothing. Okay. And this thing has like that palm recognition thingy. If you want to see my palm, there. I can take a photo. It actually took the shot earlier than I could remove my hand from the frame. I'm gonna flash that on screen here, yeah. If I actually took that photo, then it also has this little audio thing, which is like down here. Now you say either cheese, whiskey or something. Let's say cheese. The voice recognition is actually quite good and quite responsive. So don't think that you're gonna lose a photo. There, genius. Nice. So now let's flip back to the main camera, which I was like. Let's try photo some of this stuff. Like let's try photo this thing. Let's see how much contrast this thing actually has. Not very much, but it's not bad for a phone. Let's try and see the Mi badge. See, it's way too washed out. There. Got a flash on screen down here. And let's go make this thing manual mode. I quite like showing you manual mode. So shutter speed just make it 0.1/8 seconds. Yeah, probably no 1/5. So it goes to 0.2 seconds essentially. ISO go down to 100. I don't know what that is. MF. What's MF? Well, I mean, some of these features are only open for this, like focus. I don't really know where focus peaking is, but yeah, essentially you can't use photo. I mean, you can't use this stuff with the wide angle lens. Or it's got like a rubbish sensor or something. So with this you can adjust the white balance, keep it auto, the exposure value. I actually quite like this setting, but yeah. So let's go back to 0. ISO you can make it like 3200, so bright, and 50, which is not that bright. Shutter speed you can make it like up to 30 seconds, so that's crazy. Let's do 0.8 seconds shot with that thing. No manual focus in the wide angle lens on the Mi 4C again. Bam. Shot it. This is what you can see, what you can expect to see at least. I'm gonna flash it up here. Okay. Now let's go back. Some other features this thing has is like, yeah, fingerprint scanner, yeah, okay, it's quite normal. Double cameras, double flash to have like better coloration night. Those are two features. That's the little what you call it? The laser guided thing, like the LG G4 has. I got the LG G4, but it's broken and has a Bluetooth issue, so I'm not gonna bring it out here. So that's the audio port, which I showed you just now. Let's use the stock thing. Wait, oh, I'm looking at the camera. Okay, just plug that thing in and plug that thing out. Simple as hell. Next, you got that infrared thing for controlling AC or TV or some other stuff. And I finally made out where that SD card holder or something is. It's right there. It's like, see this? That's the top, that's the bottom, and this is right here, here to here. So you just put this little metallic thing, just push it in, and it just pops out. That's simple. Okay, so I don't think there's much to do now, but essentially try and make a video of it. So yeah. Thank you for watching, people, and please subscribe for more videos like this and other RC reviews.